Y'all see I got me some new lights? Talk to me nice, okay? I just had to do that. Anyway. Hey y'all, it's Micayla, found of course we didn't already know, and welcome to day 3 of my 12 days of Christmas. Today I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial, and it's a really simple tutorial. You would think most people know how to do this, but surprisingly, like, a lot of people do not know how to braid, and it's a shame. Like, I just feel like we as a people, black people, we need to know how to braid our hair. So that's what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be teaching y'all how to braid, plait, do singles, whatever you want to call it. I personally call them plaits, but they have a bunch of different names. Usually when I say plaits, people don't know what I'm talking about, but like that's the old school way of saying like singles or just braids in general. But it's basically just cornrows, but not on the scalp, okay? But yeah, I will be showing y'all how to braid by doing a braid out. But I'm only gonna show y'all like me just installing the braids, and I'm gonna make a separate video showing how to take down braids for a braid out. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, this is just how to braid, and I will actually be wearing this style. Like, I will be wearing the braids as a style, so that's why I'm doing 2 separate videos. But yeah, before I jump into it, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, share, all that jazz. Turn on your post notifications if you want to go the extra mile. I feel like you should have already did this when the video started, but you know, I'll give you some grace today, okay? Matter of fact, I feel like you should have did this on day 1 of 12 days of Christmas. But if you ain't on the Final Coils train by now, oh well, okay? So I'm starting on freshly washed hair, by the way, and I need to oil my scalp. So let me do that and come back to y'all real quick, because I just feel like it's real redundant showing this on camera every video. Like, y'all don't need to see me oil my scalp every single video, do y'all? No. Okay, so now that that's done, I got my spray bottle right here, and I'm actually going to be using Aunt Jackie's today. I'm gonna be using Aunt Jackie's Curl Out Defining Curl Custard, this right here. And then I'm also gonna go in with the Grapeseed Style and Shine Ice Curls Glossy Curling Jelly. And the reason I'm using both is because you know, like with braid outs, usually you don't need to use like a cream or something, but I want to use a gel because I just want a little bit extra hold to last me. And I'm just curious to see, like, is this gonna make the braid out look like crisper or something like that? I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen anybody do like a braid out or twist out using gel. So I'm gonna be trying that. I'm gonna be trying that. I'm just real curious to see how it's gonna turn out. But I do want extra hold on these braids, so that's why. But let's get started. Always open your containers first so you don't struggle trying to do it later, because you got all these fluids on your hands. So yeah, this is what my hair looks like with just leave-in in it. Looks very moisturized, looks very clean. So yeah, I'm about to section this off. I'm about to do like some medium. Yeah, I think that's good enough. But yeah, I'm really like free balling the parts. Does this even count as like having parts? Because I'm not parting at all. What I'm doing is I'm just sectioning my hair off, and I'm making sure there's like no hair. Just like, I don't know if y'all can see that, but like the frizz right there, I make sure that like there's no frizz. So I want whatever section I make to be a clear section, because I don't have time to be in the mirror trying to make these perfect parts. I only do that when I'm doing protective styles with like connecting line hair, like box braids, patch and twist, stuff like that. I'll stand in front of the mirror and pre-part my hair and stuff. But when it comes to my real hair and I'm just doing like a braid out or twist out, like, I do not care about the parts at all. Like, no. Yeah, I'm just taking some curl custard. Not a lot, to be honest with you, but I want to concentrate this on the ends for sure. And we just gonna work that through real quick. This is actually like a really defining curl custard. I actually really like this product. I should use it more, but for some reason I don't. I forgot how good this product is, child. Or you know what? The reason I don't use this that much is because Aunt Jackie's tends to not mix well with other brands. Like, if I were to do a wash and go with this custard and like Wetline Stream Gel or something, like my hair would flake up because Aunt Jackie's just don't really be mixing with other products other than Aunt Jackie's. So that's why I usually don't use it. Now I'm about to go in with this gel. I'm not using that much gel, it's not a lot. But I'm just layering the products on. I feel like this is a pretty lightweight gel though. Compared to like Wetline and Style Factor, like this gel isn't that heavy. I'm add a little bit more. Okay, so first step is you want to divide it into 3 sections. And by the way I'm doing that is I'm gonna take my pointer finger and just slice it through here. And I'm making sure like this is a third. Actually, let me do that again. This is a third, and then this other piece is 2/3 of the section. So boom, that's one piece. And then I'm gonna split this other 2/3 by taking my other pointer finger, and then I split it like that. And then boom, you have 3 sections. So once you do that, I'm gonna take my middle finger and I'm just gonna put it right here. And then you just cross and cross. It's kind of hard to explain with words, honestly. But you really just crossing and crossing and crossing until you go all the way down. But yeah, I'm gonna try and do it slow for y'all so y'all can see it for real. And you want to make sure like when you're crossing and putting your finger through that it's all the way up. Like you don't want to do it all the way down here. You want it to be all the way up so that your braid is tight. And that has like that relates to how well your curls are gonna come out when you take these braids down, because if your braids are all loose and willy-nilly, then your curls aren't gonna be all that, you know, they could be better. So you definitely want to keep a tight grip on your braid. And then if you feel one of your sections getting thin, because this section is a little bit thinner than the other two, what you want to do is just take this loose piece that you're about to cross under, and you just take a little piece and give it to that thinner section. And it's that simple. Then you just keep going. You just keep going until you get all the way to the bottom. I actually don't recommend borrowing hair when you're doing a braid out, because you're not gonna remember where you borrowed hair at when you're taking them down. So you're gonna have to be extra careful so that you're not tearing out any knots you may cause trying to take down the spots in the braids where you borrowed hair at. So it's best to just braid all the way down without borrowing any hair. But you know, sometimes I just don't split this the pieces evenly for real, so I ended up borrowing anyway. But I'm aware of this, so I'm extra careful when I take down braids or twists or any of that. So if you're gonna borrow hair, just be mindful of that, so that when you're taking them down, you're a little bit more cautious. And yeah, Lord, this is gonna take me forever. I forgot how long my hair is. So yeah, I feel like I braided down a pretty decent amount. I could braid it all the way to the ends, but I just feel like it's not really necessary. So I'm just gonna coil it like so. Take a little dash of gel and coil it again. And voila, you have a braid. So I'm gonna keep going and just fast forward through it, maybe slow down a couple braids so y'all can see it a couple more times. And then I'm gonna come back when I'm like towards the front and show y'all again. And then I'm gonna finish. And yeah, if I have any more tips, I'll definitely say them. But for now, I'm gonna try and get this done, because one thing about braid outs, like the reason why I really don't do them that often is because I just feel like they take forever. I mean, they low-key take the same amount of time as a twist out, but at the same time, they don't. Like, I just feel like I take way longer doing a braid out than I do a twist out. So I always end up picking twist outs every single time. I'm on the last one. I'm gonna show y'all again, step by step with words. And then, yeah, but the thing is, like, when you watch videos like this, you actually want to learn like how to braid or whatever, you actually have to like practice doing it. Like, you can't just watch. You have to like follow along and try to do that and keep practicing until you get it. And that's really it. Like, because you can watch all you want to, but if you don't practice it for real, I don't know how far you gonna get with that. But definitely want to like try this yourself if you actually trying to learn how to braid, you know. But yeah, so I'm just gonna split it in 3 with my pointer fingers. My pointer finger, my middle finger, and then I grab this last section with my other hand. And then I just cross underneath. And then I think this is my middle finger that I'm splitting the sections with. And then I take this loose section, cross it underneath, bam. And you just do that over and over until you get all the way to the bottom. And by the way, like, I also have a tutorial up on how to cornrow already. But like, this is literally how you cornrow, except you just add in hair as you cross underneath, and that's literally it. Like, it's very simple. It just takes practice. And also, I'm seeing these products clump on my hands. I don't know why. Hopefully these clumps aren't permanent and my hair actually absorbs it. But I don't really see clumps in my hair for real. So hopefully it's just on my hands. But yeah, I ain't gonna worry about that too much right now. But that's a problem for later. But so far it looks good. This was so messy, y'all. This was so messy. I feel like the curling jelly is very watery, and because it's so watery, it gets everywhere. And the cream is a little bit watery too, so this stuff be splashing everywhere. And like, I had to put a towel on my lap because, geez. And like, I'm surprised my hair stayed wet for this long. It's probably because the products. Because I feel like if it were like a butter, like a thick butter, my hair would have been like dry by now, and I would have had to keep like re-wetting it with the spray bottle. But I haven't had to use the spray bottle once, so I think it's just the products. But okay, now that I'm at the end, I do a twirl, and then I take some gel and just, if I can get some gel on my finger, then I just coil it again with the gel, and boom. That is how you braid, y'all. So when y'all see me rubbing my hands together like this, I'm like bunching up the shed hair that came off when I was braiding, and it curls it into this little ball. And then I'm just taking this previous hair that I rolled up and I'm just joining it together. This makes the cleaning process so much easier. And yeah, this got so messy, like, oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to change shirts. But this is what my braids look like. I say I did a pretty decent job, if I do say so myself. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing little white clumps. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So actually, this is not the end of the video. I'm about to take some oil and oil my scalp again and seal these braids with oil to minimize these flakes happening while my hair is still wet, you know? I don't know if this is actually gonna do something, but I hope it will. I can always try to prevent what I think is gonna happen, because I do not want no flakes, man. Then I'll just take some in my hands and I'm gonna seal my braids with this oil. Okay, so hopefully we don't run into the flakes problem when I take these down. But this is what the braids look like. Yeah, this is what this side looks like. This is what the other side looks like. And I'm not gonna show y'all the back, because the back probably look like it needs some help. And it's no point in showing y'all the back when I didn't even part it. So, but yeah, this is the final look. And yeah, now we at the end of the video. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. Hopefully y'all got some insight, some value out of this video. Hopefully with my video it helps you learn how to braid, because I know my mom taught me how to braid when I was in middle school, like 6th grade. Well, she taught me how to cornrow in 6th grade. I don't know when I learned how to plait, to be honest with you. I had to be really young because I don't remember learning. I was just, from what I can tell, like, I've always known how to plait and twist. Like, I don't remember learning those. I do remember learning how to cornrow though. I was in middle school. But thankfully my mom was there to teach me how to do these things. But that's not the case for a lot of people. So hopefully this helps. And if you really want to learn, you just have to practice it until you get it right. And it's really that simple. Like, this really isn't hard. You just have to practice it. That's really it. Leave any questions, comments, compliments, concerns down in the comments and I'll get to them. You can subscribe, hit the like button, hit the bell notification button, all that jazz. It's no pressure, but you know, if you want to support your girl, then you would go ahead and do that real quick. You know, it all takes like 2 seconds. But I digress. Remember to never stop growing, and I'll see y'all in the next video tomorrow.